Umobu was a town blessed with peace, rain, and fertile lands. And in the house of faith lived Chimamanda, a gentle soul whose voice could calm crying children. She taught at the local primary school and was loved by all. Her husband, Obinna, was a man of ambition. He had once sold firewood, but now owned 2 thriving shops and had dreams of building the town's first guest house. Their marriage was the kind others envied, not for wealth, but for peace. Their laughter echoed from their small bungalow every evening. But where light shines, shadows always gather. The shadow was Adugo, a childhood friend of Chimamanda, beautiful, charming, and clever. Adugo had always wanted what Chimamanda had, and now she wanted Obinna. It started small. Adugo began visiting frequently, helping Chimamanda cook, braid her hair, and laugh over stories. She brought little gifts, spices, fruits, and once a strange bottle of pine wine she claimed was from her uncle's village. Obinna was polite at first, but over time, he began to enjoy Adugo's company. She praised him, listened to his dreams, and unlike Chimamanda, who was modest, Adugo made him feel like a king. Behind smiles, Adugo was already visiting a hidden shrine in the forest, a place she once vowed never to enter. The priestess there demanded something personal, a thread from the womb she wished to close. The priestess whispered. Adugo found a way, offering Chimamanda's wrapper to help her dry it under the sun. Hidden in its folds was the woman's intimate scent. That was all the shrine needed. Weeks passed. Chimamanda fell ill, not sick enough to hospitalize, but her strength faded. Her menses stopped. Her belly never swelled. She visited herbalists, hospitals, and pastors. All found nothing. Obinna grew restless. The pressure from his mother grew louder. Other women are giving birth. What is she doing there? Mama Obinna hissed. Adugo was always nearby, comforting him. It wasn't long before the whispers turned to accusation. Perhaps Chimamanda had eaten her own children, they said. Obinna, don't leave me. God will give us children. But he had changed. The divorce came silently. No ceremony, no explanation. Obinna packed her things and Chimamanda was sent back to her father's house. Adugo moved in not long after. The town watched in stunned silence. No one dared speak, for Adugo's charm was terrifying. Some said she walked with spirits. She and Obinna had a grand wedding. People came from far villages. But the day after the union, a strange wind blew through Umobu. Dogs barked through the night. A ghost gave birth to a dead two-headed kid. The town's oldest woman said This is not a good sign. Adugo ignored them all. She had won. Months turned to years. No child came. Adugo tried everything. Fertility herbs, pastors, native doctors, even the shrine she once visited, but nothing worked. Obinna began to drift. He no longer smiled at her jokes. Her beauty faded under stress. Her laughter turned bitter. The crown she stole now weighed heavily on her head. One night, she dreamt of Chimamanda, clothed in white, holding a baby and laughing while Adugo's own womb wept blood. She woke up screaming. Desperate, Adugo traveled to a dreaded seer far beyond Umo. The woman looked into her eyes and recoiled. You traded another woman's fruitfulness for ashes. Now, the spirits have turned on you. What you did must be undone, or you will carry madness as your heir. Terrified, Adugo returned home and locked herself indoors, but voices began to call her from walls. At first whispers, then screams. One market day, Adugo walked into the square barefoot, hair loose, eyes wide. She screamed, I cursed her womb. I took her husband. I thought I won. She fell, wailing. Meanwhile, in the village of Eziama, Chimamanda had found peace. She married a humble yam farmer named Chika, who treated her with quiet devotion. She no longer cried at night. Then a miracle happened. Her belly swelled. The barren woman began to give birth, and she gave birth to twins. Her laughter returned. News spread like wildfire. Umo rejoiced, and Obinna, now gaunt and grey, watched from afar. His new home had become a tomb of silence. Adugo was now chained in her father's compound. Some days she laughed, other days she cried and spoke in voices no one recognized. The priestess of the shrine came one day, shaking her head. She wanted another woman's crown, but every crown has a price. And so, Umo never forgot the story of the woman who tried to steal another woman's destiny and lost her own.